What is good, my bros? We got blessed with the 2v2 alpha weekend last weekend. It was stupid fun. I couldn't be more excited. And it dropped a day early, which I really wasn't expecting, but it worked out great for me because I wasn't able to play on Friday. Thank you very much to everybody that stopped by in the streams and hung out and got games. It was literally a blast. I got a little triggered when I lost some of my matches and my tournament matches because I'm bad sometimes, but I literally can't thank everybody enough. There were so many people that stopped in to say hi and ask me about my thoughts. So I just kind of want to sum it up in this video and just kind of go over how I felt about the alpha and kind of my first impression of the game. There was not a lot that we got to experience in the game, but in a different way, there was a ton that we got to experience. We got to use so many of the weapons. Didn't really get to pick our attachments or perks or anything, but we did, I think, have Blast Shield turned on in this 2v2 mode, so that way equipment wasn't too OP, because if that wasn't on, it would have been disgusting. But this 2v2 mode was insane. I was so happy. I was addicted to it. It was crazy fun. Both the OSP and the regular gunfight modes I enjoyed thoroughly. The OSP was a fun change of pace, being able to run around and pick up your weapons, kind of like you're in Battle Royale. And then everybody running the preset classes and running the same classes made it very fair, and I thought it was very fun. Just kind of my thoughts on the game in general. The game's incredible. It has the ability to play fast. It does reward the tactical players. You know, if you play slow, get your power positions, pre-aim the right positions. It does reward those players. But if you're cracked, this super sprint mechanic, when you double click your stick, is so good. I kind of got the movement figured out the more I played. If you kind of bunny hop around the map, so you super sprint and jump, super sprint, jump, super sprint, jump, it is insane, and you can camera people really badly. In my opinion, the sideways jump, like if I see somebody and I super sprint past them and jump around a corner or jump sideways in some way, shape, or form, is so good, and it is so hard for them to track you with their weapons just because of it's a little tough to move your weapon side to side. I think the sideways jump is an excellent way to chow people when you know where they are. Drop shotting is very good this year, and I haven't drop shotted in years, so I didn't really do it at all this weekend, but I saw some people do it, and it's disgusting. In this game mode, I kind of just cooked these kids. My brother Mike was there to support me. Shout out brother Mike. Drop shotting, I think, is going to be very viable and very good, and it's just going to be something I have to get used to again. I'm just so used to jump shooting from the last couple CODs, and I do think jump shooting is good, and drop shooting might be better, but super sprinting past some people and jumping sideways is probably going to be the way that I handle most of my gunfights. The recoil in this game is very powerful. I had an extremely difficult time trying to map kids, especially with guns like the M14 or like the LMG, just because it bounces so much, and if you get shot, the flinch is very powerful. So that's something that I got a little bit frustrated with. The Deagle has quite a bit of recoil, but it shoots a lot faster than what I had expected. Sniping is a little weird. It's insanely satisfying when you get a kill. It just takes forever to scope in, so it's not going to be like quick scoping like we've had in the past, but I mean, you can still do some Call of Duty sniping and some fun stuff. The shotguns are stupid OP. I don't know if they're going to nerf those or what we're going to do, but that's going to be a triggering effect. There were just like some fun guns, like the MK2 shotgun where you can map people with. I mean, the Deagle being a one-shot headshot is insanely fun. The subs were very good. I thought the subs did not have very much recoil. The MP7 doesn't move. The AUG is insane. The MP5 is very good. As far as the ARs go, I thought the M4 was solid. My favorite gun was the M13, probably favorite overall gun in the game. Very little recoil, very fast fire rate, kind of like the M4, but I thought the M13 was a little bit better. Probably put a red dot sight on it or something. The AK was kind of like how the AK always is, pretty powerful, a little bit more kick to it. So I'll probably grind with the M13. off the rip of the launch of the game. So, this weekend was just 2v2s. This is on Pine. They had a map called King. Speedball was super fun. It was a very fast-paced map, kind of on a paintball course. Then we had Docks and Stack, which got released a little bit later. Those were pretty sweet to kind of change up the pace. But I definitely think this 2v2 mode is going to be a huge part of the game, and it's going to be a fun just thing to grind with the bros. Beta weekend's coming up in a couple weeks. I think we're going to get a bunch more modes. We'll see if we get more weapons. Hopefully get to use some of the kill streaks and stuff like that. So I'm going to grind as much of the beta as I can. But just overall, I think this game's going to be incredible. I have a very strong feeling that pubs in this game are going to be super fun. We'll see how competitive playlists feel, but with kill streaks being OP and them implementing power positions back into the maps instead of focusing on 3-lane maps, it's going to give you mini objectives. Like if someone's holding up in a tower and they keep killing you, like you're going to make it your mission to go kill them. It's just like small addictive things in the game that are going to, I think, make pubs more fun to grind, and it's just going to be just addictive. And I think it's just going to be a super fun year. This is the closest game that we've gotten to like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and those were my favorite Call of Duties. So I didn't think it felt clunky. Some of the equipment was a little bit weird to get used to. Some of the movement. You definitely feel heavy with your gun. Jumping isn't quite the same, but I thought this game was going to play extremely slow. Once I figured out the super sprint, I did not really think it played slow at all, which I'm very excited about. That's going to be super fun for content season and all that. Shout out to my bros that send me content season all the time. It literally makes me so excited to see people spreading it. I think that's going to wrap it up for my kind of initial impression of the game. I'm crazy excited. I need to work on my recoil handling a little bit and making some bad decisions, but overall, it's our year, bros. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. The world is your oyster.